Imagine, if you will, a world not so different from our own. The sun still rises, the seasons still turn, but there is a quiet, profound change, a secret that every person now carries within them. What if you were born not with the promise of 80 years, but with 200? What if the story of your life was not a short tale, but a long, sweeping epic? This is not just a question of more time. It is a question that changes everything we think we know about being human. This is the world of the IfVerse. Welcome to IfVerse. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment your own what if idea below. So let us open our minds and step into a world where time has a different meaning. To understand a longer life, we must first understand why our lives are the length they are now. Inside every living thing, there is a kind of clock, not with hands and numbers, but a biological one. This clock is written in our very cells. With each division, a little information is lost. Think of it like making a copy of a copy. Over time, the image blurs. This is aging. Early humans lived shorter lives. Predators, hunger, and disease made the clock tick fast. We changed our fate with farming, shelter, sanitation, then modern medicine. Vaccines, antibiotics, and better healthcare pushed back the limits. Today, many can expect around 80 years, a testament to human ingenuity. Researchers study long-lived creatures. The shark living over 4 centuries, and the jellyfish that can revert to a younger state. And if we protect telomeres and repair cells more effectively, we might slow the clock itself. In a world where 200 years is the new normal, the first century would feel entirely different. Childhood and adolescence might not change much. We still learn to walk, to talk, to read, to write, but the rush of our 20s and 30s would melt away. Exploration without the fear of falling behind. Education becomes lifelong. Degrees at 25, retraining at 40, again at 60. Be a doctor for decades, then an architect, then a marine biologist. Life becomes many paths, not one. Start a family at 60 or 70, older, wiser, more emotionally mature. At 100, you are not old. You are established. The party marks your midpoint, surrounded by friends and family, looking back on a century, and forward to the next. What would you do with that extra time? Learn new skills, launch new adventures. Would you learn a new skill, start a new adventure, or simply sit and watch the world change around you? This question holds both great hope and a deep sense of mystery. Your life would have chapters like a great novel, the beauty of a life twice lived. Think of all the sunrises you could see, all the books you could read, all the places you could visit. Entering your second century is a new chapter of existence. Your body, thanks to science, remains healthy and active, perhaps like a 60-year-old today. Your mind is a library of 100 years. Technologies and fashions come and go. History lived firsthand. Mentors, teachers, advisors, decisions guided by a century of experience, a more stable, thoughtful, forward-thinking society, great creativity and legacy, the novel, the lifelong experiment, the garden that matures with you, but grief could be immense. Outliving pets, perhaps even children or grandchildren who chose differently. The mind must be resilient. Society must help us cope with profound, repeated loss. The second century becomes a journey through memory and mourning, shaping the very soul of a 200-year-old person. With a 200-year lifespan, family becomes a beautiful and complex tapestry. Children over 150, grandchildren past 100, greats in their 70s, 6, 7, even 8 generations alive. Young children hear history directly from ancestors, living historians within every family. Inheritance grows complex. When is wealth passed down? Tension may rise between generations. New laws and customs must ensure each generation can thrive and build a future. The experience gap between 20 and 180 is immense. Patience, empathy, and new traditions will bridge it. A 40-year career becomes obsolete. Life becomes multiple careers, cycles of work, learning, and rest. Decades as an engineer, a sabbatical to travel and create, then education and beyond. Work is no longer a sentence, but chosen chapters. Retirement models fail. We need lifelong learning grants and universal basic income to support transitions. Companies adapt, valuing wisdom and mentorship alongside youthful energy. Cross-pollination explodes. A biologist turned architect, a musician turned programmer. New forms emerge. But if careers span 150 years, will there be enough jobs? Without careful planning, competition could intensify. A new social contract must ensure fair access, so no one's first career begins at 50. A 200-year lifespan changes our relationship with Earth. If life is short, it's easy to think short-term. But if you will see the consequences, plant a tree and live to rest in its shade, pollute a river and live to suffer its loss. Longer lives could spark a golden age of environmentalism, renewable energy, reforestation, sustainable agriculture. But if birth rates don't fall, population could swell to unimaginable numbers. Billions more needing food, water, energy, and space, even with the best tech. Famine, resource wars, ecosystem collapse, a longer life could become a curse. Master recycling, build vertical cities, and look to the stars. New frontiers for a finite world. Sustaining a long-lived species on a finite planet would be humanity's greatest test. What does it mean to live a good life for 2 centuries? A single career, family, or passion may not sustain you. Reinvention becomes essential. Religion and spirituality may resurge or transform as meaning shifts toward the here and now. The arts flourish. Skill deepens over centuries. Stories layered with wisdom we can scarcely imagine. Some explore oceans or stars. Others tend gardens or teach. The gift of time is the gift of choice and responsibility. We have journeyed through a world transformed by time. Dazzling promise and profound challenges. Wiser, more thoughtful, more connected to our world. The science is real. Around the world, we're learning how to slow the clock. The door is not barred, only closed. Bit by bit, science is finding the key. If that door swung open tomorrow, would we be ready? The future is not yet written. You're watching IfVerse, where imagination meets reality. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and share your own what-if idea in the comments below. Join us next time on IfVerse for another mind-bending journey.